Hey there, folks. E-Man here, and I guess I wanted to talk about. Well, I have like some original Xbox games. Yeah, I was able to get an OG Xbox. Yes, I got one on Amazon. It came here. The disk drive was weird. The fan was clunky. Yeah, I just wasn't reading games very well. I took it to a place. They told me they couldn't fix it, and then and then I went to one of our local game stores here, and I got another Xbox, and it worked perfectly except the power button was broken on it, and I had to plug it in to turn it on or unplug it to turn it off. But it has a very good disk drive in it. So I went to Best Buy and bought the iFixit screwdriver set here. Then we've got, and I got all the bits and pieces, and it's a magnetic screwdriver, and it's got another piece on it in order to extend it to screw it, and it's got multiple screwdriver pieces and attachments here to fix a lot of electronic stuff. They get the bigger one that has like everything, but yeah, it's good enough, and I was able to replace the disk drive, and now I have like one Xbox. Well, I have one that I can use for parts, and now I've got one that's working. I think you can see it in the background there. You can see like the PlayStation 5, and under that there's the Xbox. Yay! Well, anyway, yeah, after I got that fiasco done, there's been a fiasco going on for a while, but I digress. Yeah, a lot of Xboxes, the DVD drives go out in them. You can, yeah, I mean, it's a little hard to find some of the drives, but if you can find them, usually they're only like $50 or something. So they're not too bad. The one thing you can't do with original Xboxes is the hard drives, unless you can format them, I believe. Unless you can format the hard drives, you can't really. They don't really. Each Xbox is supposed to work with a specific hard drive. I know there's mods and stuff of getting new hard drives, some way around that. Yeah, I had been intimidated to open it, but I opened it and I was able to do it. Because I needed a new disk drive. I can't really replace anything else, but yeah. Yeah, the one from Amazon, I was really disappointed that one was a lot of problems. Yeah, I had to do a bunch to it just to get it to work, really. But okay, let's be more positive here. Let's talk about the original Xbox games. Now, an interesting thing about the Xbox is, yeah, I was able to get the HDMI kind of cable for the GameCube. I think I'm sorry, the Xbox. Let's be. Yeah, supposedly like they can get 480. What is it, 480i or 480p, and then you can get yeah. There's a few different display settings that the Xbox can actually do, like 1080i, 480. I think was it two something or well, no matter. But usually on the back of the box, you'll see. There'll be like HDTV, and it will show you like what's setting. Of course, like well, let's talk about this. First game I have here is Enter the Matrix Platinum Hits 1. Enter the Matrix. It's kind of cool. You get to play as Ghost and Nairobi, I think. You get to choose between them. It almost has like a VMU opening to like go into the Matrix. What's unique about this game, this is one of the few Xbox games that runs in 1080i. Yeah, because when you get the cable, you then have to turn on your Xbox, and you got to go and check off all the check boxes, all the different resolutions, because of the early HD TVs. Well, Shiny Entertainment, isn't that who did? Or from Jim? Yeah. Interesting about Xbox games, I guess. First console to kind of be thoughtful of the future here. Okay, and we got 480i for this game. Oh, one of my favorite games I found. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie's Revenge. It's kind of like the sequel that we'll never get. Kind of like it's kind of almost like a sequel kind of thing. It's like Oogie, but I think you have to go to the other holidays and you gotta fix what's going on there too. Very interesting game. It really the source material is pretty cool. It's a very interesting game. Like a platformer, you can use souls to upgrade and stuff. What's weird about this game is it's Buena Vista Gaming, and it also has Capcom on it. So, yeah, it's one of those weird. I don't know if this was published by Capcom or what. I'll have to look it up or something. Yeah. Now, hold on, a great game. He has this cool little soul grabber green weapon thing. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, it's a very great game for this time of year. I'll have to see if I can capture this on my capture card. I should be able to because it's using HDMI, but we'll have to see. But anyway. Of course. Yes, what original Xbox collection is complete without Halo? And it's funny, a few hours ago, I was just sitting there playing this. It's like, how cool it is. Of course, the graphics are getting a little bit dated. Of course, this is an original Xbox game, so it doesn't seem to have any special display things or anything. It was quite impressive in the day that this game came out because remember there was also a version of this on the PC, so it was quite a thing for it to be running a somewhat technically PC game on the Xbox, the original Xbox. Oh, another fun fact about the Xbox is it was originally $300, I think, when it came out, or $299, and yep. The Xbox also had a unique thing, is it has a hard drive in it. Like the PS2 did not have a hard drive in it originally, but supposedly the hard drive in the Xbox is what was able to make this game possible. Of course, a lot of people think that Halo, the multiplayer, was really where it was at for Halo. But yeah, the Halo 2 is the number one selling original Xbox game. Game of the year. What year it was. Yeah, of course, the Xbox ran from 2001, I think 2005, I believe. Yeah, it's amazing to think how long, that wasn't that long ago, really. Oh, one of my favorite games, and unfortunately it's not backwards compatible, it's Mech Assault. Basically a mech warrior game. Some random mechs you get to play. There's another game, there's Mech Assault 2 Lone Wolf, which is the sequel to this. What was interesting, this was Xbox Live, so there was special maps and things you could do. I think you can play multiplayer on this. Yeah, multiplayer with mech warriors, yeah. It's a very interesting game. Very interesting graphics on it, and it's a very unique game, I think. You don't get like a cockpit view, but this feels more like the old school mech warrior games. Kind of the old school looking mechs too. It's a cool game. The game that was suggested as one of those good titles for the Xbox. We got Blood Wake, and this is essentially Twisted Metal on boats. It's basically your boats. You can just blast the hell out of each other with boats. Yeah, with boats. Yay, boats. Not boats. I believe some people had told me that Ninja Gaiden Black was the one to get, but this is like the original Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox. Very brutally hard game, as I remember. Very brutal. Yeah, if you thought the original NES game was brutal, this is just brutal. It's a great game. It's fun. Unfortunately, the disc is rather scratched, so I might have to go get it resurfaced. Yeah, sorry, my computer like went into sleep mode. Yeah, I have to get this resurfaced and see if maybe that will help it. Yeah, sometimes the Xbox. Well, the Xbox has to constantly spin the disc, so if there's any issue with the disc, it's gonna have a harder time working. Yeah, because it can't really install it on the thing. Another game. Let's see. We got The Sims busting out. Yeah, the Sims game. I think I remember I liked this game, but I hadn't gotten this before. Yeah, I think I've done a video. I have the Sims Complete Collection, and I have my Windows 7 laptop that can play it. The only computer I have that can play it. Yeah, but this is a very unique game. I think it's close to like the way Sims 2 is or something, but I guess on consoles a little more fun. Of course, this was on, I think this was on the GameCube. It was on PS2. Yeah, interesting. Oh, well, that appears to be it. Oh, wait a minute, just a sec here. Oh, right. Let's see. I got the. Oh yeah, here's the HDMI cable I got made by Hyperkin. This isn't the best one you can get. Usually you can get the old school like yeah. There's a HD AV thing you can get for the Xbox. Usually that a little bit of a better signal, but this isn't too bad. It's good. A very cost efficient version of it. Yeah, a pretty good, interesting thing. I had no idea that the original Xbox was capable of some HD stuff. Not 1080p, but you know, yeah, because kind of the standard is now that. I think back then a lot of HD TVs used different frequencies, but now I think most HD TVs are 1080p. Anyway, we've got Vex. I think I played this on the PS2, or the PS2 version of this, but it's one of those interesting platforming games. Yeah, you gotta collect, a collectathon and certain things, certain powers and abilities to get through the game. So we're just using a 480p for the. Oh. Yeah, there's an old movie gallery sticker on it. Must have been a rental. Which is usually good because rentals were taken care of, so probably doesn't have any scratches. I'll have to check it, but I don't think it does. Oh, and we have Lord of the Rings Return of the King for the Xbox. I think I had the PS2 version of this. Interesting game. Yeah, the graphics are a little dated, but it's kind of cool. And I don't know about you, but, that Rings of Power show doesn't really hold a candle to the Lord of the Rings series. So I kind of thought to try to play it. Yeah. I got most of these, I think I got pretty much all of these from my local game stop that I got that GameStop, but Game Shop. I think like Game Citadel here in like Bangor. Some of you know about the Bangor area. Yeah, pretty decent game. Don't think it's scratched. Okay, well there you have it, folks. My whole Xbox fiasco finally been settled, at least for now. But these I guess Xboxes have certain things in them that fail. It's like whatever. It just matters if someone had it sitting for a long time and hadn't really plugged it in for a long time, and of course what the conditions that it's in. Yeah. I did have a fiasco putting the top lid back on. I found out that, like, I had to make sure that the disk drive and the hard drive have like these plastic feet that go in the console. You got to make sure those are exactly lined up and exactly in there, because otherwise the lid won't fit down. A little bit of a fiasco with that. I had to kind of open the thing up like twice to redo it. Yeah, well, I think that just about does it. Oh yeah, as usual, please like and subscribe. Yeah, please like and subscribe, and leave any comments that you may want to. Yeah, it was a little bit of a fiasco, but I think I finally got it taken care of. Yeah, as I said, I have the other one for parts if I need it for. And as I said, yeah. At the moment, I'm not really sure how you really format a hard drive to work with it, because, as I said earlier, each Xbox, kind of the hard drive. Hard drives can eventually fail, so that's also another problem with the Xbox. Well, of course, capacitors. There's a lot of capacitors in the Xbox, so. Yeah, I mean, there's power issues. There's many other issues with it. But at the moment, I have an Xbox that runs great. And, yeah, have it kind of working. The bestly optimized. I did notice with the Xbox, I've had to turn up the brightness a little bit. Yeah, this makes you more appreciative that I think we, as gamers, are kind of really spoiled nowadays. Back then, we were very limited, and a lot of times you had to. Well, TVs weren't as sophisticated as they are now, so less stuff. But yep. Okay. Well, I wrap it up. I'll see you guys in the next video then. See you guys later. Bye.